The interest in the word short-form content over the last years has exploded. Videos about short-form content agencies are getting millions of views. Freelancing websites are packed with hundreds of thousands of short-form content editors doing the exact same thing. But you know what happens when a skill set becomes mainstream? It devalues, meaning that the more short-form content service providers there are, the less you get paid. And that's why in 2024, it marks the end of short-form content agencies. And how do I know? For the past 2 years, I've been servicing short-form content services for some of the biggest names in the real estate investing industry and scaled my short-form content agency to more than 30 grand a month. So let me tell you something. There's a new way that's going to allow content agency owners to scale this year, and you're still early. In this video, I'll cover exactly the new way of making money in 2024, and let me tell you, none of these gurus are talking about it. So how do you take advantage of this massive new content era to charge double in the typical content agency? If you stay until the end of this video, I'll show you the exact offers that I use that allow me to charge as much as $5,000 a month for a retainer client, but have it be pure profit. So what's this new way? I call it the next-gen content agency model. While most short-form content agencies believe they'll be making money by just providing video edits and video ideas to their clients, the next-gen content agency model is about attention, but not only that, but placing a funnel behind it. So let's talk about the traditional content agency offer. So typically it's video edits, video ideas, strategy, distribution, and sometimes even shooting. But basically, you're just selling the attention aspect of somebody's business. Now, I'm going to go over the pros and the cons of this traditional content agency offer. So let's first start off with the pros. The first one is that it's easy to fulfill. Like, a lot of people can do this. And especially if you're shooting, like, all you really need to know how to do is just literally hold the camera, some basic knowledge of lighting, and then you just pass the videos on to the actual editor. And then understanding actually social media can be a little bit tricky, but when it comes down to making a good video, it's pretty easy to do. And there's a lot of information out there that can help you improve on that. The second pro, that it's easy to sell sometimes. And the reason I said sometimes is because if you're shooting, it's very easy to sell because, well, a lot of people still need help actually shooting their content, right? A lot of people don't want to shoot their own content. They'd rather just hire a videographer to shoot the actual content for them. So that's the second pro. But without shooting, I would say this is on the harder side to sell, especially for the price that you actually deserve. And the third benefit is that it's a great way to build your skill set. So it is honestly, the content agency model, the traditional one, is a great way just to get into the online space. It's a great way to build a skill set that you eventually could leverage and pivot to a more profitable model that can help you make more money. But it is a great entry because you can learn the basics of social media, how to handle a team, systems, sales, and basically those are the 4 things that you are truly going to understand with the traditional content agency model. Now let's go over the cons. The cons is it's a high churn rate. So it's, since you're only servicing the attention aspect of someone's business, how long is somebody going to pay you just for video edits and videos ideas? How long is somebody going to pay you 2, 3, 4, 5K a month just for only servicing the attention aspect of it? Not very long. The second thing, it's very replaceable. And this also goes into the high churn rate. Somebody can just hire somebody else to do it for way cheaper. Somebody can hire a freelancer or even a beginner to probably do the exact same thing that you're doing. If not, maybe a little bit less, but they're still going to just service the attention aspect, cool video edits, and a cool video. So it's very replaceable, but that also plays into why it's a high churn rate. The third thing is no tangible results. You are not getting tangible results for your clients, and that's a massive problem. I'm sure for those of you guys who are watching this and you're already running a content agency and you've been doing it for like a year, maybe even a few months, maybe even 2 years, and you're probably like 10, 15, even 20, or maybe even 30K a month. I'm sure it's been very hard for you guys to get a really good case study out of it, other than just views, right? Like if you're just posting on your story, hey, look, we get this person 10K views. It's okay, cool. But a lot of other people can do that. What is the actual result that you're helping these clients get? It's very hard to do with that agency model. And that's why it's very hard to scale as well. And the last con, it's a lot of complexity. I'm sure the people who are watching this who are already at 20 to 30K within their content agency, I'm sure you guys are starting to see how many team members it takes to actually scale. You need a lot of editors, you need a QC, you need a COO. There's a lot of moving parts, especially if you're doing hundreds of videos a month within the actual content agency. It can get really complex as you scale. And in reality, I've never really seen anybody scale a content agency further than maybe 50 to 60K a month without them being absolutely burnt out, right? And the reason for that is because there's a lot of complexity in the actual model, especially if you have 20 clients and all you're selling is video edits and video ideas. So you're basically selling Toyotas. And if you want to get rich, You can't really sell Toyota unless you're selling like thousands of Toyotas. At that point, it's like, why would we want to sell that many Toyotas when we can just sell a higher ticket with lesser clients? All right. So I'm a big component of like, okay, let me scale more with less clients instead of having so many clients, because there's so many moving parts, so many things to handle, so many clients, and just so many team members. Unless that's what you're good at, unless that's what you want to do, by all means do it. But in my case, I would rather scale with less clients, but all of them paying me a lot more and just higher profit margins. So let's get into the next gen model. This is the traditional content agency offer. Again, that's typically where you're going to start. And it's a great entry, a great way to learn the actual skill set. But if you really want to scale, if you really want to make more money, this isn't what's going to take you there, right? What took you to like 10, 20, 30K a month is not going to take you to 100K a month. Simple as that. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, before I talk about the actual next gen model, I first want to talk about two of the biggest business trends that's currently happening right now. That's going to be the biggest trends for the next few years. The first thing is the info business, right? And two perfect examples is Cole Gordon, who's running Closers.io, and Iman, who's running Agency Navigator, and also Educate. Two massive info businesses that are making at least 5 mil plus a year. Okay, the second thing is an online community. I'm sure we all know why Alex Hormozi invested into Sam Ovens in school. It's because he understands the power of building a community, right? So these are two very highly profitable businesses, and they have two things in common. One of them is, well, you need attention to actually sell these, right? And what's the easiest way to gain attention in 2024 is by building your personal brand. It's by short form content and long form content. And the second thing is, well, they need some sort of funnel to actually convert that attention so they can actually make money within the actual business. Next gen content agency, it's all about, it's being able to provide the attention aspect, but also being able to mainly provide the funnel that's actually going to turn eyes into dollars. That's going to turn followers into dollars. That is what the next gen content agency it's about. And then that's why we're going to get tangible results for these people. We're going to keep clients longer, but we can also charge more. So I'm going to be going over two main funnels. Okay. Two main funnels that typically any business owner uses to actually make money, right? I have the IG funnel, which is my favorite funnel, which is basically the social funnel. And then there's the VSL funnel. I know there's tons of other funnels out there, but these are typically two of the most popular ones. Each funnel has the attention mechanism, has a nurturing mechanism, and has the actual conversion mechanism. Now, with content agencies and the traditional way of doing things, content agencies are only servicing this aspect of it, which is the organic content side. And they're neglecting the whole other half of the funnel, which is basically 3/4 of the actual funnel. So you're neglecting that, and you're leaving your clients to try to figure this out on their own. And half the time they have no idea what they're doing. So they're never really going to get an actual return from the service that you're providing, which is a big, big problem. And I'm sure most of you guys have had that limiting or that thought in your head. It's like, wow, this person is paying me 4K a month and I'm not really getting them a result. Well, at least that's what I thought back in the, like a year and a half ago when I was running the traditional content agency model. People were paying me 3, 4, 5K a month to just shoot them short form content, edit for them, and post it for them. And in my head, I was thinking, it's like, why are they paying me this? It's like, I'm not really getting them a result. Half the time it was because, well, they weren't doing anything with the actual content. They were just posting it. They didn't have a funnel. They didn't have anything just to convert the actual attention that I was providing for them. So that's why it was like, okay, well, why don't I just also provide the actual funnel so I can actually get results for them, so they can actually see an ROI from the service that I'm providing. Because if you're able to get that, then you're in a totally different game, right? You're not just another commodity. You're not just another freelancer. You're not just another videographer providing some sort of cool video. And by the way, if that's what you guys want, if you guys just want to make like 10, 15K a month, you just love the creative aspect of business, you like shooting cool videos, you like the whole videography thing, by all means, completely do it. This video is mainly for the people who just actually want to build something, bigger, who want to build a business that serves their life, who want to actually get results for their clients and make an impact. This is who this video is for. But anyways, you have two traditional funnels, right? And again, like, you guys are only servicing this. So why don't we actually service this aspect of it? Let's service the whole rest of the funnel, and then let's just consult them on this. So basically, the offer that I'm currently running right now is, well, let me just consult you on this aspect of it, or let me do this for you, right? Let me implement the actual funnel for you. And then let me just consult you on the actual organic content. Let me focus on the things that's actually going to make an impact to my client's business. And what is that? Well, I need attention. How do I get attention? Short form content. How do I nurture people? Okay, that's important. How do I actually nurture people? Typically, it's going to be through free trainings or VSLs. Okay, I'm going to help my client create a VSL. Okay, great. Now, how do I actually convert people to that VSL? Well, it's going to be through DMs. So I'm going to do that with a ManyChat sequence. I'm going to have people comment down below, and I'm going to set up the ManyChat sequence. I'm going to set up the ManyChat sequence for my clients, and they're going to get sent the free training. And in the back end, that's where we're going to book calls. So that's exactly what I'm going to provide for my clients. Now, how do we actually get the attention so people DM, or comment with the actual videos? Well, that's going to be through short form content, but also even just boosting the post or running some ads to the actual post. And that's where it's a different game, because you're starting to get your clients tangible results, and it's a lot easier to fulfill. And that's how I've been able to hit a 44K month. It's by simply consulting people on the actual attention, but just implementing the funnel for these people so they can actually convert the attention that I'm also providing or helping them create. But if you guys have made it to the end of this video, I created a step-by-step training showing you exactly how to create an offer that you can sell 5 to 10K for and be able to actually scale your agency, but also how to actually get your clients results. So I'm literally showing you step-by-step how to actually, well, one, get the client. Like, how do you actually get more clients? I show you right here. What are the KPIs you need to be hitting? What's the actual numbers you need to be doing? What content should you post? What ads should you run? I teach you all of that, but also I teach you how to package your offer and how to create a unique mechanism out of it. So again, you can charge more for it. I show you how to, pick your niche. I pretty much show you everything that you need to understand to be able to implement this model into your content agency so you can scale. So all you need to do is just click the link in the actual description that I'm going to be providing right there. It's around like 39 minutes, but I promise you it's going to be one of the most valuable videos that you have ever watched. And I'm also providing a bonus module of my favorite ManyChat sequence that I've been using to implement in my client's business, but also the ManyChat sequence that I'm currently using right now just to book more calls and also collect emails. So again, you're going to get access to that. Just click the link down below. But other than that, guys, if you made it this far, you are a real one, and I appreciate you guys. And just pretty much like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.